You remember we're moving to Dubai today?
I'm just reading through these do's and don'ts again. Do you realise I can't walk from the pool to our apartment in me trunks?
Oh, and that's a bad thing, is it?
Oh, it's going to be weird, you know, just me and Gabby here. Never been very good with change.
You'll just have to embrace it like me and Jimmy are doing with this move.
Actually, on that subject...
Nana! Hey! Just thought I'd come and get the keys off Jimmy.
That'd be my guess.
Yeah, you'll need those.
I'm sensing from the cases by the door you haven't put your foot down quite yet.
Curly bits, isn't it?
Thank you. I can't understand why Pearl didn't just talk to us. Ron's hardly big and scary, is she? And I'm a massive softie.
Well, I did hope she'd own up, but I don't think she could bring herself to face up to the mess she was in.
Presumably because she knew how upset and disappointed you and Rona would be.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm glad she's not actually ill, but... She let us worry ourselves sick when all along she was fibbing her backside. Sorry, her head off.
I do wish I'd realised what was going on sooner.
At least now we can offer Pearl our help and support.
Well, you'll understand if I'm not exactly the front of the queue at the moment. Right, better get these coffees back to the girls. Just checking there's no more invoices stuffed inside a gossip magazine.
Try and forget about it, David.
Do you not want people to know that Lachlan lied? That you did absolutely nothing wrong?
Yes, but not scrawled across your blackboard under half-price carrots.
I wasn't totally serious about doing that.
At least I can attempt to put it behind me. About Chrissy, eh? She's not going to be able to.
So what? That's her problem, not yours.
I managed to persuade him to come down. Never known him so quiet. Even for a teenager that specialises in one-word answers.
Oh, well, he was hardly going to take this on the chin, Dad. Actions have consequences, and I need to know that that's getting through to him.
You don't think that the risk of prison is too harsh a consequence for your own son?
Well, that's not going to happen, though, is it? Shouldn't you be backing Chrissy up? She's trying to make Lachlan understand what he's done.
And if you'd done something wrong, you'd rather she shopped you than stood by you,
Look, he is my son, so the buck stops with me.
It's not your name that could be going on the weirdo register, though, is it?
And I'll need your laptop and your phone, please.
You're joking.
Seeing as you won't accept or apologise for what you've done, no, I'm not. I mean it, Lucky.
Fine. Don't want you calling the police on me again, do I?
Please tell me I've done the right thing.
You did. Of course you did.
Tiddlywinks.
Yep, you used to love playing them. I thought, maybe we could give the twins a game later. I'll get us a takeaway in. We can have a Hope family tiddlywinkathon.
Maybe tomorrow, yeah? Only I've only just made plans for tonight.
Oh, OK. Anyone I know? Only I spotted a smile when that message came through.
Were you always this nosy?
Well, it's in my interest, isn't it, for you to make friends round here? Hey, maybe you could ask them over too, whoever it is.
Dad, steady on. It's Tiddlywinks. It's not a breakthrough in our relationship.
Last butty before you hit the road, eh, Jimmy?
Yeah, it looks like it. I love sitting here in my favourite corner, watching people come and go. She's really got her heart set on this, hasn't she?
Well, I've never seen Nicola so excited. It's going to take something pretty drastic to stop her getting on the plane, I can tell you that.
It would, wouldn't it?
At last.
Sorry, I was a bit tied up this morning. What's up?
Aaron and this running malarkey. He's already done 10 miles this morning. Now he reckons he's off out again.
So what have you said to him?
Well, that he's getting obsessive and he looks awful on it. What's got into him, Paddy? Oh, then again, I can hazard a guess.
2 pints, please, Chaz.
Right, Andy. When did he get back?
Yesterday. Can you bring him over, please?
Yeah, of course I can. Why did he have to come back, eh? We both know that Aaron wouldn't be in this state if it wasn't for him. I'm going to have to say something. Tell him to steer well clear.
Or I can have a word with him, being a little bit less steamrollery.
Fine. But don't let him run rings round you.
All right, Aaron. You fancy a pint this lunchtime, or...?
Do I look like I want a pint?
Aaron, Kate would be impressed with all the training you're putting in for the half marathon.
Yeah, nice one, Aaron. Are you taking any sponsors?
Well, I have to say, it doesn't look like there's much love lost between them.
Can't hurt to hammer the message home, though, can it?
Say goodbye to the stairs.
Bye, stairs.
You're gonna have such an adventure.
If they let you on the plane with bags this heavy.
Oh, that'll be the gazillion tea bags Jimmy's packed.
Taxi's here.
Here he is, look, Mr. Sentimental. Said your goodbyes to the telly and the downstairs loo.
Yeah, all done.
Good. Right, lady, hug, please.
Oh, who am I going to have a laugh and share a bottle of wine with?
Bernice, probably. She's always free.
Sadly, that's true. Come here, you mouthy little megalomaniac. Oh, Dad's really sorry that he can't see you off.
Yeah, shame he's too busy having all the fun of the fair. Right, guess this is it then.
Bye, house.
Come on, you.
Oh,
The taxi, what
got
did
the bags.
Oh.
Thanks for doing this for me.
I can't imagine what you must think of me.
We know you'd never purposefully do anything to hurt anyone.
But that's exactly what I have done. By lying and stealing from the people I care most about. After they've put up with a silly old goat like me all these years. All you need to know, it was me who told Paddy. I didn't know what else to do. I couldn't let you get yourself any deeper. Well, it was a relief not to have to lie anymore.
Most of us have done things we deeply regret. I can confidently say I've got the T-shirt on that one.
And not just Ashley. Edna, you can't compare the fix you got into with what I've done.
I think the point is, we both came out the other side and the people we cared about were still there. Perhaps if you admit to your mistakes rather than trying to hide from them, you can start to make amends.
You can ignore me all you want, but I'm not going to feel guilty for wanting you to grow up into a decent, respectful human being. I would rather you came here and talked to me.
Is there anything in my life you don't need to freakishly control?
I know you don't understand what I did right now, but you will one day. I promise you that, Lucky.
Don't call me that.
Fine. Well, we'll just go back to silence then, shall we?
They're all going to find out, aren't they? At school.
Not necessarily, but I will speak to your teachers and try and do the best that I can.
They already think I'm weird. They're going to hate me. Like you do.
Lachlan, none of this changes how much I love you.
I honestly didn't know any of this was going to happen.
Hey, you are my Lucky. And I will always, always fight for you, okay? Okay.
Oh, just us to get the only taxi driver in Yorkshire who can't find the airport. We could have missed a flight.
Still, we're here now, aren't we?
Yeah, thank goodness. Oh, hi. Everything's there. We should be in business class.
You are. You're the last to check in. We're about to close the desk.
It's the last time I let you book the taxi.
If you could put the first bag on the conveyor belt.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe we'll be there in a few hours.
Did you pack your own bags?
Yes, all myself.
And you haven't left them unattended?
Who actually does that?
Actually, there was that moment when I needed a coin for the trolley, and you said you were going to You nipped to the loo.
No, there wasn't.
Sir, are you telling me that someone could have tampered with your bags?
That is what I'm saying, yeah.
Well, I'll need to get security to do an additional check.
You are kidding.
I'm sorry, but we've got a very strict policy. I'll be back in a mo.
You complete.
Go on then, look lively.
Yes. I do mind you staring over every 2 minutes if that's what you've come to ask.
All right, right. Well, seeing as we're getting things off our chest, I mind you messing around with Aaron's head.
I've been away. I haven't been anywhere near him.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Because you've seen the state of him, haven't you? The way he's fixating on this marathon training.
Oh, you know, exercise isn't something to be afraid of, Paddy.
He's overdoing it. Chaz can see it and so can I. It's classic Aaron. He's pushing himself rather than dealing with things.
Oh, no, I'm one of those things.
Yeah, you are, yeah. He was fine until he got mixed up with you. So just stay away.
You know, I've enough upset in my own family without worrying about Aaron, as it happens.
Good. Well, it's not good, is it? You know, but let's just try and keep it that way.
They do have food in Dubai, you know.
Probably not a patch, though. Good dunkers, those.
I could murder you for this. Oh, you realise we've wasted a pass to the business class lounge?
If you pass the next case up, please.
Are you winding me up? Our flight's boarding, and you want me to stand here while you rifle through my knickers?
Nicola, he's only doing his job. We could be crazy people for all he knows.
Talking to crazy people, you can stand there like a lemon if you want, but I'm not wasting another second.
Nico, I don't think you can do that.
No? I'll ram the barriers if need be.
Nicola, just do as he says.
Why? I haven't done anything wrong apart from trying to take a brainless moron on a plane without a licence. No, get your hands off me. Jimmy! Jimmy, you gotta go up there and do something, Jimmy!
Eric, could I have a word?
How about knock?
Oh, sorry, but it is important.
If you're here peddling more of your trinkets, Pearl, I'm not interested.
No, it's not about that. It's about Jacob's Fold. I've been having quite a few money problems recently, and I need to move out.
I'm sorry?
Well, it's not a decision I've taken lightly. I mean, I have so many wonderful memories there of me and Leonard. But I'm afraid I'll just have to go. It could solve some of my problems.
How so if you're homeless?
By you paying me a lump sum and buying me out of my tenancy agreement.
I beg your pardon?
Eric, you know you got that house for a knockdown price.
I remember helping you out of a hole. Both of us signing a legally binding agreement.
Out of which you made a large profit, so I want £10,000, please.
You must be deluded.
Or I could not pay my rent. I'm a reliable, older tenant, and they'd find it very hard to evict me.
I'll do you a job lot, cheap.
Do you not normally flog stuff down the market rather than tapping your neighbours?
Yeah, but I slept in. All the decent pictures will be gone. Well, come on, you could say you're branching out.
Into safety clothing. It's a bit random for a village shopping out.
Come on, mate, help me out.
Has somebody told you I'm a soft touch or something? I'm not interested.
Get your change, princess. Oh, nice try.
Yeah, well, someone did say he was a pushover, actually.
Oh, don't sulk. I might know someone else who is. A pushover, I mean. Come for a drink later and I'll tell you.
Or invite me round to your place and show me.
Well, you better come round then. I'll crack out the fancy lager.
You two getting close, are you?
Don't do the jealousy thing, Debs. You know Pete wouldn't like it.
Yeah, right, okay, whatever. Look, you can tell me that it's none of my business, but you do know she's Donna's stepsister, don't you?
Yeah, of course I do. Doesn't mean she's any less fit or up for it, though, does it? And you're right. It's none of your business.
Fine, just thought you should know.
Nicola! What happened?
I married a man with less brains than a monkey, that's what.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, sorry, did you mean the bit where I was frisked?
interrogated and generally humiliated, or the bit where we missed our flight?
Sometimes these things aren't in your hands.
What's my new boss going to think when I don't get off that plane? Not to mention what it'll cost to rebook our tickets.
Or, and bear with me on this, we don't. Rebook, I mean.
What?
We stay here. Don't do the whole moving to Dubai thing.
I'll have a restorative malt, if you don't mind. Then I shall get home to tend to my wife.
She's still struggling with her meds then. You give her my love, yeah?
I mean, you're not telling me it came as a total shock to Chrissy. Anyone can see that head's a bit odd. Chaz, are you listening to me?
No, not really. I'm sure I had 2 bottles of vodka yesterday, and now I can only find 1.
And Chrissy's probably spoilt him rotten, made him think he can do whatever he wants. It's obvious that he needs guidance, not money.
Well, at least she's done the right thing now. Probably shouldn't have made her feel so unwelcome the other day.
Still too little too late, if you ask me.
I'm sorry, is this a private witch hunt or can anybody join in? Because if we're being judged by the worst that our kids do, well, then we're all lousy parents.
She's right. I'll probably get some kind of special award for outstanding naffness.
Does it mean expressing an opinion?
Yeah? The woman called the police on her own sunbunnies. Maybe you should try putting yourself in her place. In fact, I'm going to take my break early, if that's all right, Chaz.
Fine.
What is it? I've just come to tell you I've taken Ashley's advice and I'm facing up to my mistakes.
You've spoken to Paddy and Rona?
No, I couldn't bear to see their disappointment again.
I'm sorry, so what have you done?
I think you should answer that.
Why is there a police car outside?
Because I called them.
I'm taking Lachlan into town on a few errands.
Is this how it's going to be from now on? You struggling to be civil?
Well, seeing as I don't approve of what you did, I guess it is. And I don't appreciate Robert sticking his oar in either.
Hi, I just came to see Chrissy, if that's all right.
Oh, hi. Yeah, of course, come in.
I'll leave you to it.
Suppose you want to know what the police are going to do.
No, I'm not here about that at all. I came to see how you are, in case anybody hadn't actually bothered to ask you.
Oh, you know.
No, I'm not sure I do. I mean, he's still your baby boy, isn't he, no matter what he's done?
I promise you, Alicia, he will never be able to do this to anyone again. I will make sure of it.
Chrissy, look, what Lachlan did, it wasn't your fault. Wasn't it? Oh, come here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should not be crying on you.
Says who, eh? Right, listen, I've got a number of a counsellor here. It really helped me talking to someone.
I wouldn't blame you if you hated us.
Come here.
Hello, house.
Angel, why don't you go upstairs and unpack your rucksack? I'll be up in a bit. Are you going to say something, or just stand there doing your scary flared nostril thing?
Say what exactly? We were at the airport, Jimmy.
I know we were. And I tried to convince myself I could go through with it, but I couldn't. It turns out I'm just not Dubai, Nicola.
And if we hadn't missed our flight, what then?
Well, then it would have been too late, wouldn't it?
You did it on purpose. That farce in security.
You wanted me to lose the best opportunity I've ever had. Oh, my God, it's like you hate me.
No, it's because I love you that I was trying so hard to go along with it. But I'd be miserable out there, Nicola. I know I would.
This wasn't about you.
It never is about me. It's about you because you shout the loudest and get your own way. And I just roll over and go along with it because it's easier. But this, it's too big.
And you think I could be happy back here now, knowing what I've walked away from?
It's a job at some hotel, not the Oval Office.
Yeah. Yeah, you rubbish my efforts, Jimmy. That'll help. They've put me on the 57th floor next to the CEO. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Honestly, it sounds like you think they're more important than we are. It seems to me you've got a choice between your family and your career. You need to decide which is more important.
They considered killing their job. Meet the Mafia with Trevor McDonald. The first part of our documentary is on ITV Player. Secrets unravel and a hitman is after his witness. New DCI Banks continues tomorrow at 9. Coming up, a river monster's on the loose, but not for long with Jeremy Wade about. It's next tonight on ITV.